Okay, hello, Teddy.
Hi.
How are you doing? Getting close to that mic so we can hear you.
Is this close enough?
I can't hear you at all. Let me see. Go again.
Hello.
Go again.
Hello.
Okay, that's better. You'll have to talk nice and loud, though, for us, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so we're going to play a little Destiny. And this was an interesting choice for Game Kids because this is one where it's a teen-rated game, right, Teddy?
Uh-huh.
And you're how old?
9.
You're 9, right. You know, you wanted to play Destiny when it first came out, and so what was the deal we made where you could play Destiny?
Read the Grimoire cards.
Right, so the deal I have with the boys is if they want to play something that's a little above their normal age range, they can usually do that if they want to read. So, like, if they want to read like a book about zombies, that's fine, but we wouldn't necessarily, like, watch a movie about zombies because it's a little bit advanced for them, and it might freak them out a little bit. But if they can read it, that's good. So we made the compromise with Destiny where, Teddy, you were going to read the Grimoire cards so that you would know all about all the lore of Destiny, even more so than other people.
Yeah.
So, like, the other day you were telling me about the exotic weapon I have, Thorn. All right, now let's talk for a second about the teen rating and all that. So for people who are normally, viewers of Game Kids, we typically only play E for Everyone games, and we do play some T for teen games, like The Sims. But the weird thing about The Sims is that it can be played in a non-T-rated way. It's kind of hard to play Destiny in a non-T way, even though Teddy's like here bouncing around with it. Is that a balloon?
The ball.
But why is the ball floating like that? I've never seen that before.
It's found right next to the bounty tracker.
Usually I see the soccer ball. And we're playing with our friends. We're playing with Aaron and Sir Mitchell and Quint.
If you hear us randomly talking, we're talking to our friends.
Yeah, we might be talking randomly to the microphone. So, Teddy, why don't we go ahead and mute?
Okay.
So, Teddy, talk to us a little bit about that. I mean, so when we ever play, teen-rated games, I always want to make sure that I'm in the room with you. How do you feel about Destiny? Do you think it's inappropriate for a kid your age?
Sorta, I guess. Like, if you're, 9.5.
Is it the one thing I worry about with kids watching Destiny is that it might be scary for them because some of the enemies that we fight are, monster enemies and stuff like that. Like,
well, the thing about Destiny is it's not that violent. I mean, there's these things on the Mars called the Cabal, and if you headshot them, oil bursts out their heads. But yeah, I wouldn't say quote unquote violent. That would be violent for kids.
Do you think do a lot of kids your age play games like this?
You should see Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know you guys don't. You guys aren't allowed to play Call of Duty.
No.
I mean, everyone has lines they draw in some way. The big one with you is you're not allowed to fight against real people. Like, you can't fight soldiers versus soldiers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Destiny's not a game that has a lot of blood or anything like that.
Nah.
But some of the character designs are pretty creepy, so.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. The main reason we're recording Destiny is because we want to do this raid. I'll talk about the raids after I tell what raid we're gonna do. The raid called Crotas End.
And that's the DLC raid.
Yeah. So what a raid is that basically a group of people are going after hunting this one really powerful guy down. A raid is basically a boss fight, but the trick is it basically takes like an hour and a half.
Well, hopefully it won't take an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because tonight is a school night. But there's a new way to kill Crota at the end.
Cheesecake.
That we're going to try. We're going to try to kill Crota with this new method where you can get 2 swords at one time. Which, if you've never played Destiny before, won't matter to you at all. But, if you've played a bunch, this is actually a relatively new development.
We're one member
once again,
short.
Gavin is late. All right. Should we invite Roadblock instead? All right, let's do it. Let's start then. The people in the party are telling us we don't need Gavin to start. We can start without him.
Should I unmute my mic?
No, you're fine. You can unmute whenever you want to talk to him, as long as you mute it,
Okay.
so we're not constantly like talking into our microphones for the benefit of our party members.
By the way, the Nightfall refresh.
Let's go back to the orbit screen so we can see, and then explain the different levels to everybody, Teddy. Like, what? How do you level up at this point?
Basically, hold on. After you reach level 20, you have armor that contains light. Yellow, aka exotic, is the best. And the more light it has, the higher the level goes up. And when the new DLC didn't come out, the maximum light level was level 30, but with the new DLC, it's level 32.
Right, and so you get to level 20 playing the story missions, and then you just do that by normally just, getting experience and finishing quests. But then after you hit level 20 and finish the story, the only way you can level up from there is to get more armor, which has these light values to them.
So here's the Crotas in entrance. It looks pretty cool. Don't ask questions.
Why don't ask questions?
I'm not gonna talk to my buddies.
All right, I'm switching to my less exotic special or heavy weapon so that I can load up on my exotic primary. All right. Where are you, Teddy? I'll stand in front of you.
Right here.
There's me. Look at me. I can see my armor. Dun, dun, dun. I'm a Titan, and Teddy is a Warlock.
Yeah.
Teddy, what's the main difference between a Titan and a Warlock?
Titans have these really powerful ground slam. As you can see, Burnie has the very rare Vex middle class.
Look at you.
Or whatever.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Yeah, I got the Vex Mytho class, which is a big part of this game is how you get like loot and armor and weapons and everything else. And I have a weapon that I'm really happy with. Teddy got one of the best weapons in the game just randomly in another match where he got a Galagahorn. Galagahorn? Galagahorn. Galagahorn.
Jagaluradalohorn.
Jagalahorn. So that's a rocket launcher. Okay, now, if you're a kiddo watching this, the part we're about to play could get a little scary because we're going to be in the dark and there's going to be stuff coming at us. That kind of thing. So just, beware. If, you're a younger kid, maybe this isn't the best Game Kid video for you to watch.
I'm going to talk to my buddies. So if you're randomly talking, I am not insane.
Uh-oh. Let's go to the chest. It's in the first room.
I already got the chest.
All right.
I already got it. Still here anyways.
I got No Land Beyond.
Oh my.
I just pulled No Land Beyond.
I am so jealous.
All right, well, I think before we get into combat, this is a good place to stop. This was kind of a test to see if, a teen-rated game, like a shooter-type game, would be appropriate for Game Kids, if people really want to see this on here. So let us know in the comments. Do you think this game is appropriate to play on Game Kids? If so, Teddy and I will put out more parts of our raid on Crota here. Teddy, thanks for playing. Appreciate it. All right, now let's finish this up.
Thanks for watching.